And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Dr. Debbie Lines has joined us with her Mind Your Health segment. Debbie, it's good to see you.
Thank
I know
you.
We're coming off of a couple of things. Of course, my shoulder surgery, but you with TEDx, you said it was just amazing.
It was phenomenal. There were many ideas were spreading, that's for sure.
I know.
It was
I love
great.
it. It's a great program and sold out at the Art Center this past weekend. And you're directly involved. I know you MC, but you're on the board, whatever.
Yes.
So thank you for that service to the community.
I appreciate it. Well, thank you. It was great.
Now let's talk values and mental health.
Sure.
So why having strong values can give you better mental health?
Well, let's just talk about what a value is.
Okay.
I think when people talk about depression or anxiety or being happy or sad, and they're trying to understand why some of these things may occur, okay? If I know what my core values are, at the end of the day, when all is said and done, what are the 5 most important things to me? Whatever they are. Maybe they're communication, maybe it's money, maybe it's growth mindset. It can be anything. But if I don't know what my core values are, I'm going to be sometimes confused about maybe why I'm not succeeding or happy or not feeling good about myself.
So the first thing is to know what your core values are.
So here's what I recommend for people. It's such a fun exercise. I make all my grandkids do it. My kids have done it. We do it all the time. And you can go online and find a values assessment.
Okay.
And because it gives you prompts, it gives you words.
Okay.
So you find your core values. You go, okay, these are my 20 core values, now my 10, and you go down to 5. And then you say, okay, in relationships, do my relationships align with my core values? If they do, great. If they don't, that's okay.
I think that is so critical. I talked about that with my husband.
Yep.
If we don't share the same core value, how could we have a relationship?
And what's interesting is my husband's core values are these kind of aesthetic, esoteric kinds of things. Love, beauty, peace. I'm like, what? Mine are more very concrete.
More black and white. Yeah.
But put them together, and now we have our family's core values.
Right.
And I think it's a great way. It's a great way to have some criteria for, are you living a value-centered life?
Okay, I really
And
like
I'll give
that.
you another example in work and education. Is what I'm doing for my work aligned with what is important to me? If I'm working 80 hours a week and what's really important is spending time with my kids, then there's a little bit of a disconnect. Bad thing or good thing? No, just notice it.
Right.
Then maybe I can make some adjustments.
Right.
Okay? In self-care, I have surgery.
Right.
You know, are my values right now aligned with the way I'm doing my self-care? Maybe not. Okay.
Worry, being anxious,
Yes,
all of that. Am I going to
that's
get
right.
better?
That's right. And then the last is leisure. You know, we focus so much on work and education. Do my core values align with what I'm actually doing for play? And I think it sounds like such a simple, easy thing.
Right.
But what we're finding in the field of mental health is people who know their core values, okay, have 60% less depression when it comes to situational depression. They're much more resilient. They're able to say, wait a minute, if this isn't aligned with my core value, maybe I need to shift a little bit.
When you work with folks, do you ask them that question?
Oh, I do. One of the therapeutic orientations that I do is called acceptance and commitment therapy. It's ACT. It's an acronym.
Okay.
And it's basically, if I know my core values, okay, and I've got a bunch of negative thoughts, and they're against my core values, how do I stop fusing with those thoughts?
Right.
How do I just begin to live my core values? It's probably one of the most powerful Fairly new. Stephen Hayes developed it, theoretical interventions, because it's good for everyone.
Right.
Be it kids, be it substance abuse, be it depression, be it adjustment disorders.
If we want to go on the website and find an assessment, a values assessment, do you just Google it and
Just Google values assessment, because there are a gazillion of them,
okay.
and it doesn't matter, but it's really helpful. I encourage everybody to do it.
Okay, very good. Dr. Lines.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being with us on this edition of the WHHI Daily News, and we'll be right back. Thanks, Debbie.
Thank you.